Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to see about JavaScript map and set, Weakmap and Weakset. I am Anthony and I am from Loyola College, Chennai. Okay, let's begin. So, what is map? Map is a collection of key data items just like an object, but the main difference is that map allows key of any object. A map is a collection of key value pairs that can use any data type as a key and can maintain the order of its entries. Maps have elements of both objects, a unique key value pair collection, and an arrays an ordered collection, but are more similar to object conceptually. This is because although the size and order of the entries is preserved like an array, the entries themselves are key value pairs like an object. Maps can be initialized with new map function syntax is given below. The constant map is equal to new map. So this is how the map is declared as. So methods and properties of map are new map that creates the map. Map.set key comma value stores the value by the key. Map.get returns the value by the key. Undefined if any key that doesn't exist in the map. Map.has inside key has returned true if keys exist, false otherwise. Map.delete key removes the value by the key. Map.clear removes everything from the map. Everything it removes from the map. Map.size returns the current element count. So this is what the methods and properties of the maps are. So adding values to the map. You can add values to the map with the set function. The first argument will be the key and second argument will be the value. For example, in given here, map.set is first name is Luke, last name is equal to Skywalker, and occupation is Jedi Knight. So what is the difference between object versus map? Object is similar to map. Both let you set keys to values, as I already told, retrieve those values, deleted keys, and detect whether something is stored at a key. For this reason, and because there were no built-in alternatives, objects have been used as maps historically. However, the important difference that makes map and objects are accidental keys, key type, key order, size, iteration, and performance also. Performance better in scenarios involving frequent additions and removal of key and value pairs. Whereas in iteration, a map is iterable, so it can be directly iterated. If we see size, the number of items in a map is easily retrieved from the size property. If we see in order, key order, the key in the map are ordered. Thus, when iterating over it, a map object returns a key in order of insertion. Whereas in key types, a maps key can be any value including functions, objects of any primitive, etc. The accidental key does not contain any keys by default. It only contains what is explicitly put into it. So this is what about the values and properties of the maps. Map key accept any data type as a key and do not allow duplicate key values. We can demonstrate this by creating a map and using non-string values as a key, as well setting two values of the same key. For example, here map.set is number as 1, but already the 1 is there, so this will be overwritten and string 1, number 1 and boolean will only be returned. So what are sets? Sets are new object type included in ES6 that allow the creation of collection of unique values. The values in a set can be either simple primitives like strings and integers or more complex object types like object literals or arrays. Think of sets as an array with no repeated elements. There are many instances where we can have an array containing many elements that we want to convert into unique array. While it can be done by brute force on the array, checking elements using loops, distinct callback method, etc. The best method is using set function. A set is a collection of items which are unique, that is, number of elements can be repeated. Set in ES6 are ordered. Elements of the set can be iterated in the insertion order. So set can store any types of values, whether primitive or objects. There are different methods in set methods. Set.prototype add. It adds the new element with specific value at the end of the set object. Set prototype delete. It deletes an element with specified value from the set object. Set.prototype.clear. It removes all elements from the set. It clean sweep the elements that are present in the set. So these are the different methods that were used in the sets. Some other different methods are set.prototype entries. It returns an iterator object which contains an array having the entities of the set in an insertion order. Set.prototype has. It returns true if the specified value is present in the set object. Set.prototype for each. It executes the given function once for every element in the set in the insertion order. Set.prototype keys. It also returns all the values from the set in insertion order. Set.prototype values. It returns all the values from the set in the same insertion order. So these are all the different methods that were used in the sets. So next, Weakmap. So what is Weakmap? The first difference from map is that Weakmap keys must be object, not primitive values. Now if we use an object as a key in it and there are no other references to an object, it will be removed from the memory automatically. Compare it with the regular map. For example, now if John only exists as the key of Weakmap, it will be automatically deleted from the map and the memory. Weakmap does not support iteration and method, key values, entities, method, etc. So there are no way to get all keys and values from it. Weakmap has only the following methods. There are weakmap.get, weakmap.set, weakmap.delete, weakmap.hash. So why such limitation? That's for technical reasons. If an object has lost all the references like John in the given example, then it is to be garbage collected automatically. But technically it is not exactly specified when cleanup happens. The JavaScript engine decides that it may choose to perform the memory cleanup immediately or to wait and do the cleaning later when more deletions happen. So technically the current elements count of a weak map is not known. The engine may have cleaned it up or not, or did it partially. For that reason, methods that access all keys values are not supported. So that's why the weak map are used. So what is Weakset? Weakset behaves similarly to Weakmap. It is analogous to the set, but we may only add object to Weakset, not primitives. An object exists in the set while it is reachable from somewhere else. Like set, it supports add, hash, and delete, but no size keys methods are not iterated. Being Weep, it also serves as an additional storage, but not for arbitrary data, but rather for yes/no facts. A membership in Weakset may be mean something about the object. The most notable limitation of Weakmap and Weakset is that absence of iteration and inability to get all current content. That may appear inconvenient but does not prevent Weakmap Weakset from doing their main job. Be an additional storage of data for objects which are stored managed at another place. Weakset is set like collection that stores any objects and removes them once they become inaccessible by other means. Weakset is special kind of set that does not prevent JavaScript from removing its item from memory. Weakmap is the same thing for map. As we know from chapter garbage collection, JavaScript engine stores a value in memory while it's reachable and can potentially be used. So this is what about Weakset. So in this session, we have seen about map, weak map, set and weak set. So this is all about today's session and I will see you in next session. Thank you.